The following contest is a tornado tag handicap match. Introducing first, from New York, Loki.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one. This is a match she has long been asking for. She is more than ready to compete tonight. Better get ready.
And their opponent, the television tag team champions,
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
A 2-on-1 handicap match is underway. No rest for the superstar facing off against the numbers game.
If I had $1 million, it could make any kind of match, it would be this. Two opponents at the same time, man. Mounting a downed opponent, look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Ooh. And a slap, too. She's got the shoulders down. And she's able to power out after two.
And she really took her time getting out of that one. If you're on the wrong end of a handicap match, you have to get crafty. The only way you'll beat the numbers game is by finding ways to divide your opponents and take them down one by one.
That might be easier said than done, Corey, but you're right that taking on multiple opponents at once is a recipe for failure.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
She's starting to look concerned.
Handicap matches are all about strategy, and right now, her strategy simply isn't the effective one. But that can always change.
She's looking highly motivated, getting hyped up.
And back in the ring we go. She scores big with the counter.
Here's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick. She got her down. Is this it? Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Face first. Oh, God, face first. Single leg takedown.
It is cinched in, it is deep.
She's in a tremendous amount of pain. Is she going to tap out? Can she hold on?
This is absolutely trying to break the submission, and she does.
She sits to the outside.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Oh, boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point. Dangerous position with your feet tied up like that. Saw that one coming, took advantage. She's starting to drag a little bit.
Not sure if I'd panic, but certainly some cause for concern here.
She begins to stir back up.
Flying through the air and connects.
And after that, you know things have just kicked up and look out.
Suicide dive.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy.
Hair whip. And now she's getting back into the ring. Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Rapid fire rights over and over.
Letting her opponent know she is ready for anything. Uh-oh, watch out! Double Russian leg sweep.
She'll need some serious recovery time after this.
Yeah, she's looking drained, Cole. I don't know how much is even left in her.
Oh, straight forearm. Oh, look at the kicks.
Just teeing away. Debilitating.
She's going for it. This could be. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here are your winners. Too Cool.
Gotta hand it to our winner, standing tall with her arm raised tonight.
It's always great to visit the pay window, but a victory like this makes the winner's purse all that much sweeter.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
Man, what a hit.
She's taking a beating here.
This match has been so back and forth. I think it could still go either way.
And a slap for the exclamation point.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
The submission is locked in deep.
Tap out coming, tap out coming. That's a great counter there, and turns it into a great offensive maneuver. Got it scouted.
Front face lock applied into the guillotine.
Man, she's got a lot of heart and a lot of guts, but I don't know if she can hang on here.
Heart and guts don't matter with a broken body.
Fighting desperately. Able to shrug off her opponent.
Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's and...
Oh, she'd had enough of that.
Oh, meet me in the basement
I've got a foot to the face for you.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
And now she finally makes it to the top. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She could be nearing the end here.
Byron, what is important to remember in a steel cage match? But simply, you are surrounded by a weapon. The cage can be your ally or your enemy. This is a situation where defense is just as important as offense.
This is solid, it's steel, it's cold, it's unforgiving. It can mangle flesh in seconds.
It is frightening to witness what competitors are capable of in this environment.
One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so.
Oh, face full of steel. Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Face first into the cage.
And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position. That's it. She's done. Oh, kind of a rough landing.
That's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Are the nerves getting to her up there?
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. Face first. Need to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
She comes off the cage for a harsh landing.
That was rough, even for someone tough like her.
Here she goes up the side of the cage. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
Oh, man. Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way. Making the big climb towards victory.
She's reached the top of the cage here, guys. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Has to find a foothold now. Off the steel, all the way up. And she is down. My God. Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
Are the nerves getting to her up there?
Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, B.B.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner.
And that's about as conclusive a win as you can get in the cage.
She came into this match with one thing on her mind. And would you look at that? It came to fruition.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room. Ousted from the event moving forward. She's feeling the hurt here.
Yeah, and she is teetering on the edge of being eliminated from this tournament, Cole.
Oh, man.
Ooh, forearm connects.
Hurricanrana.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
And now up the side of the cage she goes.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
Able to counter. And she's gained total control of this match.
She's executing on her plan perfectly.
Drop kick down low.
A lot of hatred has led to this steel cage match. Corey, is that enough to propel one of these superstars to victory?
Simply, no, it's not, Cole. You have to be firing on all cylinders to win a cage match. Running on disdain alone is not enough.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Shoulders down.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Christina.
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
She worked hard for this win, and now she gets to enjoy the payoff.
Absolutely. You love to see someone's determination come to...
These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
She's starting to tire a little.
In the steel cage, you've got to expect to take some bumps and bruises.
Yeah, but not this many, Corey.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
Not many places for her to go now. And she is making climbing the steel cage look easy.
She could be nearing the end here.
She gets a hold of her right at the top of the cage.
Fortitude being tested with every step. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
And she's gingerly balanced on the top of the cage. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
Yeah, she looks completely drained of energy.
She goes flying back down to the mat.
Oh no, oh no, please don't. And she is down, my God. Call the paramedics, this one is just about over.
And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out? And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Christina.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner.
And that's about as conclusive a win as you can get in the cage.
The entire women's division was watching this one, and she is the one to watch, guys.
The following is a steel cage match and is for the Television Female Fighting Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
The challenger looks to be in the best shape ever, ready to compete for that title. She is one of the top competitors in the women's division.
And she's got double the proof you need.
Winning a women's title in WWE already means you're at the top of the industry. So what does 2 titles indicate?
It means we're in the presence of an all-time great competitor.
Every day she holds both titles. Every time she successfully defends them, she is making her case as the GOAT of the women's division.
The women's division has never been this competitive, and somehow she's been able to amass multiple titles.
And we are truly seeing a once-in-a-lifetime talent, and the proof is in her hands.
Introducing the challenger from Hackensack, New Jersey, Christina. And her opponent from Portland, Oregon, she is the television female fighting champion, Charming Nicole.
You can feel the tension here tonight. Definitely a big fight feel. You're not rewarded in WWE for sitting back and waiting. This superstar did things on their own terms, and that's why they're the champ.
That hard work and determination certainly has paid off for them, Corey, but the challenger has put in that same effort. It'll be a close contest.
Middle rope, missile drop kick.
Hit the target. There's a crucifix. Nicely done. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Now she's scaling the cage wall, and she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here. Oh! And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position. Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
And there she is, finally reaching the top. Oh, not from up there. No, 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 no. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She can't be liking the view from up there.
Looks like she's proving what goes up and up and up must come down.
Heading up, and maybe heading out, getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
And now she's at the top of the steel cage. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She's probably come to the...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't.
And she is making climbing the steel cage look easy.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
Almost made it to the top, so close.
Does not get much closer than that.
Close to escaping, top of the cage, pulling them back in, saving the matchup.
Fortitude being tested with every step, making the big climb towards victory.
And now she's been able to scale the side of the cage. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She can't be liking the view from up there. That's it. She's done. To borrow a
Oh, not from up there. No, 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 no. Somebody stop it. No! She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
Corey, we know the steel cage offers a big advantage for anyone.
Face first! In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
And she is sent crashing back to the mat.
Oh, that could not have felt good.
For the win to retain the championship. Breaks the count.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Places her right in the corner.
Oh, that was inventive.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. The sprint up the cage is on.
She's moving up the cage here.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
She's led across the top of the cage now. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still television female fighting champion, Charming Nicole.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Winning and making money, in that order.
And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got one of the best in front of us right now.
I'll admit, I've had my fingers crossed it would work out this way. This one has real show-stealing potential.
Takedown, and now punches right.
Oh. Good night.
Up and down. What a slam. Oh, launching into a hip attack.
A club with the right forearm. Ring IQ on display there.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist. She's taking some big hits here.
Well, we knew going into this match that it would be physical, Michael, and I'm sure she will tag out when the time is right.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Placing them into the corner. Kick. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud?
That's a free fall.
Stopping them. She's got it. Got her shoulders down. Quick count after one.
Amazing effort by her.
Up high and seated bionic elbow.
She's tagged in.
Ooh, clothesline delivered. Ooh.
What a hurricanrana. Spectacular athleticism. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Partner tags in. Shoulder tackle.
She's experiencing vertigo.
Looking bad for her here. Kick on target. Fast press. Fast press. Fast press. Cover here. She pops the shoulder up in one. Wow.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Hooked up and
DDT.
oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
She gets the tag.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Ooh, right down on the knee.
Dropping the knee.
Tagged into the action.
Oof, kick finds it. Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
And there's the save.
Set right out of the ring. Oh, just turn that around.
Down they go. Feeling the WWE Universe on another level. This is her fuel.
Ouch. Caught her. Strikes with a kick. There she goes. Whoa. Ooh, look at her answering back. Clothesline. She's enduring some damage. Boom. Brought back
confidence. Tag made. And proving a bit slippery for them there. And look at her, feeding off the WWE Universe's energy.
Tag made. Tag made. What a clothesline.
Good grief.
Sharp chop. Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Oh! Uh-oh. Well scouted reversal there. Spiked. Tagging her partner in.
Oh, she got out of there.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Right to the face. Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
It only gets a 1 count.
She is still in this fight.
And look at her, feeding off the WWE Universe's energy.
Tag.
Here she comes.
Oh, this is going to be nasty.
Nelson into the slam.
For the win. There's 2. She's got her. No. This match continues.
Good golly, what a knee.
Uh-oh. Jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
She's helpless here. DDT. She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
Well, we're deep into this tournament match. This is where things get serious.
Buster.
German suplex.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
And just like that, it's all over.
Oh, come on, ref, get some control.
Shut up, Byron.
Oh, yeah, she is really showing her confidence.
Gets the tag.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. That might be the final nail in the coffin. I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull off that one more time. Knuckle shuffle.
You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment.
I am so glad I put money on her tonight.
Oh, ouch.
As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors?
You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and fought too hard to grow weak now.
The WWE Universe luring these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
She's got her in her sights.
Tag made, she's in.
Nice Japanese arm drag.
All the way
Across the top rope. Stun gun.
Gets tagged in.
Crafty way to get out of harm there.
Boom.
Here's your tag. Double team devastation.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Gotta hurt.
Look at this, going right after the left arm.
Targeting the arm now. Off the first rope.
My goodness, what a program.
Able to tag her partner.
Scary pattern starting to form as that upper area takes more damage.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip. And that's an attack that must hurt her even more at this point.
Yeah, she's being faced with adversity here.
Shoulder tackle. Missed timing with that springboard.
He's going to try it again.
Butterfly DDT.
Sent a message with that one.
Shoulders down.
Almost terrible. She gets the shoulder up.
You have to wonder, what more does she have left?
We have reached a whole other level here.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Oh, straight forearm. Quite an effective counter.
These superstars have toiled endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
How's that for a counter?
Oh, look at this.
Pull that slam.
Measure stomp right to the gut.
Followed up by another to the chest.
She avoids the contact. Up and down. What a slam.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
And a slap, too. Ooh, man.
There's the tag. Setting up their partner.
And did you hear the impact of that? This is what you call high risk, high reward.
To the sky.
Splash!
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Tagged in.
Belly. Oh, what an elbow high on the chin. Dropping the elbow.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
She still fights out in one.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Impressive reversal there. Boom, what a punch.
And she'll make the tag.
Boom on the jaw.
Might have ended it with her opponent's biggest weapon.
Sharp clothesline hits its mark. She's got her here.
DDT plants them.
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
Double axe handle smash.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable Unbelievable athleticism.
She's gaining momentum here, guys.
She is being merciless.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet. And it could be over here.
This is it.
And there's the save.
Both wrists captured.
Takedown.
Rolls through.
Oh, man.
That was creative.
Tag.
Great agility.
Is it enough? The cover.
Feeling the WWE Universe on another level. This is her fuel.
And the damage must be mounting on the torso to this point.
Every hit more detrimental than the last.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And she is fighting through the fatigue.
This is reminding everyone of the fighting spirit she possesses.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, sharp knee.
Roundhouse kick. Tuck her in. It's bedtime.
Makes the cover. Double victory.
Here are your winners.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
That's about as perfect an example of tag team wrestling you're ever likely to see.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Snapmare. Boot. Big forearm.
Oh, did you hear that? She's pushed into the corner.
Solely focused on in the corner.
The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here.
Back elbow blows that one up.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Oh!
Slipped out of the way.
Inelegant exit, but if it works, it works.
Uh-oh.
High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Was mounted with punches and a stomp to the gut, too.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Arm sister, look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
Ooh, she just turned it around. Count out imminent. She needs to get back in. Beats the count out, and what a close call.
There's the backbreaker.
Tag. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Going to the cover. And she kicks out.
She still has a lot more in her. Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
The communication between these two is evident by that.
No.
Suicide dive.
That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Oh, look at this. That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Facebuster. And she slides her back to the mat.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh, roundhouse kick. So she tags in. Yes, tag. Lariat. The fatigue is... And she goes for the pin. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Staying in this one.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Is it enough here? Right out in one.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Drop kick to the back. Let's go on the haymaker.
Top rope, here we go.
Up high.
Splash. Off into the pin.
She shows that she's far from finished.
Clothesline avoided contact and brought a big attack of their own.
Sent into the corner.
Oh, what a kick. Vicious. Kick.
Nasty kick. Torturous focus on the leg, punishing the leg.
About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest.
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
Nice monkey flip.
Look at her taking in all the energy from the crowd. She's able to make it.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Unmitigated.
Her shoulders are down. Sends off the 3 count.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Sister Abigail.
Is it enough? And she's not done yet.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
And she is feeling the electricity from the crowd now.
A neck snap with authority. This match is wearing her down.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Beautiful elbows.
And a spinning back kick, too.
In off the tag.
Uh-oh.
Made her pay for her mistake.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone. Oh, nice deep arm drag.
She's going for it. This could be. Barely kicks out.
She just will not go away.
And she's in off the tag.
She'll get sent out the hard way.
Damien's DDT!
Amazing, Kevin. Cue that up again.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Here we go. All the way to the outside.
Just crashing down with high impact.
Thinking about a surfboard submission, no! Double stomp to the legs.
And the effects of this match able to be shaken off by her.
Yeah, she's able to unleash some hellacious offense to bring things to her favor.
Looking bad for her here.
My goodness! I don't know who's feeling this more, her or the crowd.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Ooh. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region.
Oh, right to the body.
Got the arm. Disarmer. It's got to be over.
There's the save. How close was that? Incoming!
Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go, bring it.
Insulting. Just mounted with punches. And a stop to the gut, too.
She's enduring some damage.
She's got her where she wants her.
Incoming!
Look out below. Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
There's the kick.
Facing off at the top of the ramp.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to hurt.
Saw that one coming. Oh, right to the gut.
Holy, meet the barricade.
She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying behind her.
Oh, man.
Referee's count at 7. They need to get back into the ring. She's back just in time. Thank goodness I did not want to count out.
Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Oh, and a forearm.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to 3?
Oh!
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
Right across the chest.
And now she's demonstrated her whole arsenal.
She is exposing all the cracks in her competition's game.
First on the top rope.
Hail Mary! She's got her shoulders down. Oh, what a save. Corey, that should have been 3.
I couldn't agree more.
Looking for a high-risk move.
Sky high.
Low-down splash. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
Stomp to the leg.
What are we going to see here?
Hamstring crushing knee strikes.
Repeated strikes. Telling her opponent that she has even more left in her. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Uppercut. That'll drop some teeth.
As their opponent
Handle slam. Get that instant replay ready. Will it be?
I think so.
She wins! She wins!
Here are your winners.
And these two really do make the perfect pair.
That wasn't just a win, Cole. That was a top-level tag team performance.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Looking for the quick pin.
And there's still plenty of fight left. Too early in the match to end it.
Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go.
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it.
Oh, double knees. Putting up a united front as this match continues. Oh, man. As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
She is not.
For the victory here.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me. Oh, my God. Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big-time win.
Eats a punch to the face. Oh, meet the backside of an elbow. Holy, that was an awful landing.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Oh,
right to the kidneys.
golly. Working the midsection there. What a face buster. Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
And she can't find a response for this assault.
Yeah, she has to start returning fire fast.
Effective DDT. And just like that, it's all over.
And she's stunned in the corner.
Oh, right in the solar plexus. Bicycle knee to the face. Monkey flip.
And now she's got all her gears running.
Dictating the pace of the match now. Oh, a spinning heel kick. Oh, turn
chemistry tonight.
Maybe a little hyperbolic, but these two performed like they're born to be a
Gentlemen, are you ready? I think Dakota Kai is about to get her kick.
I see what you did there. Look at that intimidating scowl.
The following contest is an 8-woman battle royal. Yeah! Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Our world-traveled competitor has taken her game to the next level since joining Damage Control.
Well, some would say Kai's got a questionable attitude, but besides that, she's proven she will do anything to win.
Well, and now she has even more help in the form of Damage Control.
The EST is here. This is going to be good.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Just signature, exuberant energy.
Now, Belair is always ready for her next big moment.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does.
Listen to this ovation. The WWE Universe loves cheering on the EST.
Oh, come on. Her energy is just infectious. I see Graves even dancing over there.
I'm not sure I'd call that dancing.
The baddest woman on the planet is here.
Ready to take more names and break more arms.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Pure lethal striking skills and the world's best submission specialist.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is ready to compete.
The Hall of Famer, the most dominant female competitor ever.
And from Redondo Beach, California, the 9th wonder of the world, China.
We are
witnessing a one-woman evolution, unmatched in the history of this business.
A spectacle of a performer when she debuted and remains today. In fact, she gave me a wedgie.
That's why we put her in the Hall of Fame, Cole.
What a great moment. Chyna has always got her game face on, and I'll tell you what, I pity Chyna's opponent here tonight.
Chyna shows no mercy.
Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Lita.
You know, so many of today's top women's stars say they were inspired by Lita. The likes of Becky Lynch, Bayley, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, but Lita wants to be more than just an inspiration. Lita wants to remain atop WWE and prove she is still at the top of her game.
She's one of the most beloved competitors in WWE history.
And from Baltimore, Maryland, the WWE Women's Champion, Stacy Keibler.
Not only are her looks exquisite, her kicks are lethal.
Legitimate athleticism. Always put smiles on the faces of the WWE Universe.
Yeah, Cole, but I guarantee her opponent won't be smiling tonight. Saxton, speaking of, can you quit grinning? You look foolish.
I can't help it, Corey.
A record-setting competitor.
Yeah, already plenty of accolades and a very bright future.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Aaliyah!
Aaliyah did not have a short or easy road to the main roster, but she is thriving now.
Already a women's tag team title reign to her name, and much, much more to come. Man, look at Aaliyah. She's just so excited to be performing for the WWE Universe tonight.
Well, let's see if that excitement translates to a win.
Well, the queen of the boardroom, none other than Stephanie.
And their opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon.
Well, here's a woman who absolutely commands respect.
It seems like Stephanie McMahon is staring daggers into the WWE Universe.
And in a matter of moments, the entire WWE Universe will feel the wrath of the boss.
The baddest slap in the business.
She is the most powerful woman in all of sports entertainment.
Always ready to battle in the boardroom and the ring. And this battle royal is underway. Again, the rules over the top rope. Both feet hit the floor, and you're eliminated. The last superstar standing is the victor.
We've caught quite a few battle royals at this point, Cole. Right now is the calm before the storm. Bodies are about to be flying everywhere.
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Rolling into a monkey flip. Looking wobbly in the corner.
Scissors kick.
Back in the corner. Unleashing the strikes.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon has been
To the
eliminated.
outside.
Chyna has been eliminated.
Adjusts it and reverses it.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Well, that'll weaken your arm. Belair now trying to capitalize. She got launched.
Aaliyah has been eliminated.
Rolling into a mighty
Stacy
flip.
Keibler has been eliminated.
German suplex. What a pump kick.
How disrespectful, my gosh. See ya. Incredible drop.
She's in the ring now. Body shot.
Kick hits the mark.
Drop kick. That intimidation factor of Ronda Rousey's on display right now. Ooh. Lita in defensive mode here. Goodness.
Lita has been eliminated.
Belair goes behind. How about...
What a grand slam.
German.
One step ahead of Bianca there.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
With the lariat.
Bianca Belair has been eliminated.
Ronda looking for something big.
Turning the tables.
Dakota Kai.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
Well, I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free. Oh, here it comes! Dakota Kai!
Detonation kick.
Dakota can taste it now. Dakota Kai.
Detonation kick! And that may have ended Rousey's night.